Good day and welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 for December 11th, 2023. There is a Whining Cat edition. At number 10, the Huntress number 1, DC 1989. In July, a rumor broke out on Reddit that James Gunn's Chapter 2 of the DCEU would include a Huntress movie. The highly detailed rumor explained that the movie would be a foreign language film played out entirely in Korean. This is the first appearance of Helena Bartonelli, the third iteration and more popular version of the Huntress. We tracked this issue at a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw very fine FMV of $15. Number 9, Monster in My Pocket number 1, Harvey 1991. Per Deadline, Monster in My Pocket is the latest toy brand that is set to be turned into a television series. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's Westbrook Studios and Alter Rock Pictures have teamed up to develop a live-action series adaptation. Copies have already begun selling briskly, and we tracked it at a high sale of $21 for a raw copy with a current fine FMV of $10. Number 8, Godzilla number 1, Marvel 1970-77. As of December 10th, Godzilla -1 overtook the box office and it was declared North America's largest Japanese live-action release and is also one of the best-reviewed films of the year. Warner Bros. Also released the first trailer for Godzilla Times Kong, X Kong, The New Empire. Godzilla is the king of monsters once again. We tracked it at a high sale of $550 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw very fine FMV of $62. Zez. Number 7, Dazzler number 1, Marvel 1981. This book, it is still generating tons of heat. That heat is still coming from the rumor that Taylor Swift will take on the role of Dazzler in the new Deadpool 3 film. However, that is all it has been, a rumor. No further information has leaked or surfaced, but that rumor was so strong that sales have continued to keep this book on our watch lists. We tracked it at a high sale of $266 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw near-min FMV of $28. Number 6, the Spectre number 8, DC 1969. DC has been taking the fandom by storm with rumors and announcements lately. James Gunn teased a future Kingdom Come storyline a year ago. This tease brought widespread attention to the Spectre. This Nick Cardy cover and Steve Skate's story has attracted the eyes of many collectors. We tracked it at a high sale of $75 for a raw copy with a current raw fine FMV of $30. Number 5, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 12, David Baldeón, 1 in 25, Marvel 2023. With the gang war event setting to kick off, this is the penultimate issue before that series begins. The books have been selling fast on the aftermarket and are quickly picking up value. We tracked it at a high sale of $68 for a raw copy and a current raw near-min FMV of $65. Number 4, Marvel's Superhero Secret Wars number 8, Marvel 1984. A staple for any fans of Spider-Man or Venom, this book features an iconic cover and the alien symbiote's debut that leads to Spider-Man's black suit. We'll likely see this book swing back and forth on our top list for years. We tracked it at a high sale of $665 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw very fine FMV of $125. Number 3, Stray Dogs number 1, Forstner and Fleek's Regular Image 2021. Stray Dogs are back and picking up tons of speed for 2 reasons. The first and primary reason is that Paramount Animation has tapped Gary Dauberman, Annabelle Creation, as the producer for the Stray Dogs series adaptation. Secondly, the creators of Stray Dogs announced a new series entitled Feral, described as The Walking Dead meets the Aristocats. We tracked it at a high sale of $100 for CGC 9.8 with a current raw near-min FMV of $23. Number 2, Spawn number 1, Image 1992. Spawn is a consistent top 10 veteran. This book is one of the hottest and best-selling comic books of all time. Even when there is no news, it finds its way into the top spot. It is one of the most sought-after first appearances, one of the most affordable, and it's a combination that keeps it moving through the aftermarket, skyrocketing sales every few weeks, and getting on our list. We tracked it at a high sale of $190 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw near-min fair market value sitting at $74. And at number 1, it's Justice League number 1, direct sales, DC 1987. The DCEU has been making strides with James Gunn at the helm. Casting has been slowly rolling out, and the most recent casting news involved the recasting of Maxwell Lord, with James Gunn casting his brother Sean as the titular villain. Deadline reported that James Gunn would introduce the character in the background of Superman Legacy, and he will appear across multiple films and series in the new DCEU. We tracked it at a high sale of $114 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a current raw very fine FMV of $13. And that was your Cover Price Top 10 for December 11th, 2023. Cover Price. Yeah, home online for comic collecting.